It's the final few seconds before the lights go out and the race to the podium begins. You know this battle will be won off the track as well as on it. You've studied your tactics, anticipated every move like a grandmaster. You've researched and analyzed, modified and fine-tuned to perfection. You have honed your instincts to give you an edge over your rivals. Your drivers focused, your team ready. The championship in the balance. First past the checkered flag, the goal. Epic victory or ultimate failure.
Welcome back, F1 Manager family, to another F1 Manager video. In today's video, we're going to be looking at how to win on one of the new tracks, which is Hanoi. That's in Series 12. As this track is a very tricky one, so we're going to be looking at how to beat this track today. Strategies for you to use and get that done. Alright, so remember to subscribe to the channel, turn on your post notifications. Also leave a like on the video. Alright, we're going to be using our GP tune here, and we're going to be using Hamilton and Kimi to get this one done. Alright, so hopefully we can get matched on Hanoi really easy without problems, because sometimes it takes a while to get a match. Let's see if we can match on it again. We didn't get it there. I've gone down to Series 7 this time around, as it's less track to choose from. Let's see if we can get there. Alright, so there we go. So we got Hanoi. So first thing you need to know about Hanoi is the bipolar weather. Alright, this track has bipolar weather. So that's the first thing you need to notice. Sometime when it rains, it's going to be heavy rain. And another time, when it's dry, it's going to be really hot. Alright, so once you're racing in Hanoi, you need to pay attention to the rain. First thing, the weather. You need to pay attention to the weather. Now for wet races, as you know, for a 7-lap race, the best strategy to use is the 3-2-2. Alright, so once you started off with the boost, you want to cut your boost right at this corner. You don't want to cut the boost before that corner. You want to cut the boost right at that corner. Alright, that's where you want to cut your boost down. If you're going to cut your boost before that corner, you're going to lose some positions on that corner. Alright, sometimes even when you're boosting, you're going to lose some positions on that exact corner. Alright, so that's where you want to start your conserve phase and cut your boost down. Then you want to let your drivers go and conserve for 3 laps as usual. Then you want to go back to pit for 2 laps of boost. Come back in the 5th for 2 laps of boost. Alright, but the main feature of this track is the bipolar weather. Alright, so you can get 3 laps on soft tires from both drivers on this track. However, if you're not paying attention, sometimes that the weather is really high, the temperatures are high in the sun. So sometimes you'll be there trying to race on this track, and when you look, it's sunny all day, but the sun is at 32 degrees, and that's going to degrade your tires really quick. Alright, so what you need to do now to get those full 3 laps in is to start your conserve before that corner. As I just said, you don't want to cut down before that corner. You want to start your conserve at that first corner, at that first roundabout. As you come around that first corner there, that's when you want to start your conserve, when the temperature is at 32 degrees. So you can still get your 3 laps in. Right? If you don't start your conserve phase at the first corner at 32 degrees, you're going to run out of tires for the 3rd lap. Alright, so that's mainly what you need to be focusing on this track, as the strategy is simple: 3 laps conserve, 2 laps on boost, 2 laps on boost. Alright, as you can see here, it has been light rain for all of this race. Our rival managed to suffer the breakdown there. So we're just going to streamline here and take the win. Nice and easy. Now, when it's light rain, the track is going to be at 50% in about 2 laps. Alright, so in about 2 laps, if you're on soft tires, if you just gone on to a set of soft tires on the track, and it's light rain has come in and it's light rain, then you can boost those soft tires that you've just put on for 2 laps, and then come back to pit. And the wetness will be at about 50% right after you've put in those 2 laps. All right. However, if it's heavy rain, then the weather is gonna be and within 1 lap it's gonna be at 65%. If it's heavy rain. All right. So then you need to keep that into consideration once you're on this track, that you need to look if it's light or it's heavy rain. All right. The subscriber was sharing with me the other day, I think it was yesterday or day before, that if you see more than 3 ticks on the cloud, that's heavy rain, and if it's 3 ticks, then that's light rain. All right. So if that is the case, then you can use that to be your signal that it's going to be heavy or light rain. All right. So you know how to manage your tires and how to select when you go to pit. All right. So these tracks, both of them, this one and the second one, I'll be making a video on the second one soon. But this one and the second one, the 2 of them are typically the same bipolar weather. All right, they have bipolar weather in these tracks, so you need to look out for that. All right, let's try. Let me see if I can get a matchup in Series 12 for our next race, because this was a Series 6 race. Let's see if we can get a Series 12 race. And I think that's where most players will be playing on this track in Series 12. And let's see if we can see the bipolar weather action. Alright, so we're back on Hanoi for our next race. Finally got to get him to match in Series 12. I have been searching for the match for a good amount of time now. Oh man, this is why I kind of slow down on the how-to videos, because they really take a lot of time, especially to get that match. So as you can see here in qualifiers, the temperatures are at 32 degrees in the sun. So that's what I'm saying about Hanoi. It's pretty bipolar weather. And now we're starting the race in a 31-degree sun. All right, so we need to cut down nice and early so we don't burn all our tires, burn too much of our tires for our first portion of the race, as we need to get those 3 laps in and then go back into pit. All right, so you just need to cut down, just start off on your boost, and then you just need to cut down right at that first corner. All right, there you see Kimi pulling first place, cut him down there. There goes Hamilton, making up a few positions, cut him down there. We are going to lose some positions on the second corner, which is this corner. Let's see if Hamilton can hold. All right, so there was nobody flying down that corner. So normally racers will be flying down that corner, and they'll be holding the inside line. And once your drivers are on the outside line, then they're going to just slide by you around that corner. But that wasn't the case for this time. So as you can see, just keep a close eye on your weather. We're currently at 31 degrees. It will be going up and it will be going down from time to time, as it's bipolar weather, and it's just a way for the game to give you some challenge So you don't just stick to the regular strategy that you would normally stick to: 3 laps on conserve, 2 laps on boost, 2 laps on boost. Though we're gonna stick to it. If it was normally and we would have boosted that round corner that I always say that I'm saying to not cut the boost until you reach that corner, then we would have been out of tires on the final lap. We'll be out of tires right at the back main straightaway there. On the back straightaway, that's where we would have run out of tires, as it has happened to me before, and that's when I really took notice of the sunshine and the degrees. All right, so it's now at 30 degrees, so it's kind of cooling down a bit. And as you can see, our rival tires has been gone because he wasn't he wasn't conserving to save tires. So right now he doesn't have any tires at all. So let's hope. Let's just give me a minute, guys. There's some noise in my background. Just give me a minute here. All right, so the noise seems to has died down a little bit. All right, let me continue. Hopefully you guys were not hearing that noise too loud. All right, so now you want to go into your boost phase and start your boost phase. You can now from here, don't worry about the weather. It was just about getting those first 3 laps in. That's mainly what you need to worry about. Once you've got those first 3 laps in, it's now a matter of just boosting to the finish, as it's a 3-2-2 kind of race. So you just want to boost to the finish from there, then put in your go to pit orders. You don't want to forget to go to pit and put in your go to pit orders, or else it's gonna hurt really bad, as you're gonna be out of tires in no time. All right, so now we're gonna be boosting to the finish. From here we have one more pit stop and then we'll make it to the finish. So 2 more laps to go after this one. Seems like the noise has come back in. Hopefully you guys are not hearing that noise. This is why I like to record early in the morning or late at night, to prevent the noise. All right, let's go. So I was gonna try and match it one more time, but we've saw fully wet, and now we've seen a fully dry. So I think that should be enough to give you guys a good example of how to beat Hanoi. All right. So remember to subscribe to the channel if you're not yet subscribed, as we're trying to reach the 6K subs before December. So for January, we can do our 6K sub stream where we'll be doing a Gaming with King GP. We'll be using countdown races for our participants to match, and you guys will be able to win some legendary crates once you perform good in the Gaming with King GPs. All right, so we're now on our final lap, and let's see. Let's go. So we're currently in a 1-2 position, as the temperature has gone back up to 32 degrees. So yeah, there it is. That's it right there. There it is. 1-2. Awesome. So that's it. 3-2-2 best strategies for 7-lap races. And once you have bipolar weather, you just need to pay attention to the weather and manage your tires accordingly, so you don't run out of tires and get slowed down and lose a lot of positions while you go into the pits. All right, guys. So as I continue to push for the next league, back to go to Champions League in the next week, so I can go back up into Super Champions in the GPs. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.